What kind of information can you store in the OT-based asset management platform? The answer is pretty much anything. I'm Ralph Langner, and in this video I'll show you how you can extend OT-base with custom fields. By default, the OT-based asset management platform already allows you to store a wealth of metadata. This includes information about the location of your OT devices. It includes information on the users of those OT products, on the products, the specific product properties, and on the individual devices. But let's be honest, in reality, this is never enough. You will always run into situations sooner or later where you are just missing a particular field. So let's just see how you can extend the OT-based database with custom fields. Let's start with a simple example. As you have seen already, OT-base allows you to store information about locations. What we have done already is we have selected the locations section in the inventory, and we have selected this particular building, the body in white section of the flat rock sample plant. As you can see here in the edit pane, OT-base offers us a couple of standard fields to enter metadata, such as the mailing address, GPS coordinates, a picture, and so on. But let's assume the one feature our users are missing is the capability to also add floor plans. In order to achieve this, we simply extend the existing fields with a custom field that allows us to link to a floor plan. To make this happen, we click on Extend It in the sidebar, which leads us to the area where we can define custom fields. All we need to do now is click on Add and specify our new field, which we call floor plan. And as a description, we enter link to floor plan on document server. The last thing that we need to do is specify the area for which this custom field should be applied. We can select devices, locations, hardware, software products, and the user management. In our case, we click on location because we want this custom field to be added to the location fields. And then we click on Save. Now, if we go back to locations, we can see that our custom field has been added to the standard fields down here. And if we hover over the field name, we see the description that we have entered earlier. Let's click on Edit and add some sample content. So this is a hyperlink to our document server. Now we click on Save. When we then launch the location profile, we see the custom field along with its content added here in the general section. And now I can even follow that link by simply clicking on that, and there is my floor plan. In our next example, we want to extend the user management with a custom field. Let's quickly take a look at what the existing standard fields are. So we have opened a user account and we see that we can add a username, we can specify a department, email address, and so on. But let's assume that the one feature that our users are missing is the capability to add an SAP staff identification. So let's just quickly add that as an extended field. In order to do this, we go back to Inventory, to the extended fields, and then we add a new field. SAP Staff ID, Staff Identification as stored in SAP, and we associate that with the user management, and then we click on Save. Let's go back to user management. In order to access our new field, we need to click on the Extended tab, and there it is. Since that was so easy, let's quickly add a couple more fields. In order to do that, we go back to Inventory, to the Extended section, and the next example that we do is we want to add an Mtbf field for our hardware products. The description is mean time between failures, and we associate that with hardware products. Save. Let's go back to our devices, and in the product list, let's just pick this first entry, click on edit. So here you find all the metadata for this product, such as the product image, life cycle phase, and so on. And if we now click on extend it, there is our new custom field. And in this case, for this product, it happens to be 64 years. Now, when I launch the product profile, you see the new custom field displayed right here in the general section. As a last example, we are adding a custom field to the device entries. We want to be able to store the mean time to recover in hours for a given device. And I don't need to change anything in the area setting because we want to associate that with individual devices. And now we move over from the products list to the list with the individual instances. And let's just pick a sample PLC right here and click on edit. Again, we have to select the extended tab, and there is our new custom field. And let's just input a sample value and click on save. Let's check it in the device profile. So there is our mean time to recover. But the one thing that I also want to point out is when you look at the timeline of the device, the changed value in the custom field is also stored in the timeline. So it is subject to versioning. This means that even for your custom fields, you will be able to follow any changes in the device's timeline.